Caitlin Clark's run of WNBA milestones during her debut season with the Indiana Fever has now been put on a pause, but only for a couple of weeks. They've been on silent since the All-Star game in Phoenix on July 20th. The Fever haven't practiced since, and WNBA games start in mid-August. But there has happened a lot already, and we'll be diving into this today. These will get crazy. With much of the league experiencing downtime due to the Paris Olympics, we look at Clark's accomplishments 26 games into her professional career. We also highlight any records she might break once WNBA competition resumes. Starting with the obvious pick, Clark broke the WNBA single-game assist record with 19 against the Dallas Wings in the last game before the All-Star game and Olympics. That is also obviously the rookie line for years to come. So, good luck, future rooks. I mean, it's a crazy record for a normal or veteran player in the league, but for a rookie to do this? Surely this record will never be beaten. Clark is just different. On that Wednesday night, Indiana Fever rookie guard Caitlin Clark did something unprecedented in WNBA history. Clark recorded an incredible 19 assists against the Dallas Wings after feeding teammate Kelsey Mitchell for a three-pointer, breaking the WNBA record for most assists in a game by a single player, according to StatMamba. Clark established a rookie record with her 17th assist of the night to Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston. Courtney Vandersloot previously held the WNBA record, recording 18 assists in a single game for the Chicago Sky in 2020. Clark had an outstanding effort against the Wings, despite Indiana's loss to Dallas 101-93. She finished with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 19 assists. She also went 10-19 from the floor. The Fever rookie guard continues to make WNBA history, but with this performance, Clark has reached a new level. With this outburst, she demonstrates that she may be the league's finest passer so early in her career. On to some of the other crazy records. Clark is the only player in league history to have 25 points, 10+ assists, 5+ rebounds, 5+ steals, and 5 three-pointers in the Fever's home defeat to the Washington Mystics in the second week of July. On that day, she was just 2 blocks away from being the second 5x5 player in league history. Candace Parker completed it in 2008. Clark has already achieved the most double-doubles among rookie guards in WNBA history. She has 5 consecutive double-doubles defined by points and assists, trailing only New York Liberty point guard Courtney Vandersloot, who has 6. And this streak includes all players, not just rookies. The only problem for Clark is that she has already shattered the single-season turnover record. However, on July 20th, Clark established a record for the most assists in an All-Star game with 10. The Fever guard was only 1 assist away from tying icon Sue Bird's 2017 stat mark. Clark subsequently commented, "Bird can have it." Continuing on the theme, Clark achieved the following milestones within the Fever franchise. 1. The most single-game assists with 13, 4 times before the 19. 2. Single-season assist leader. Clark recorded the first rookie triple-double in the first week of July. It adds to the preceding lines by being the first in the Fever franchise as well. Clark was not the fastest to get it. That honor goes to Sabrina Ionescu of the New York Liberty. An injury in her rookie year slowed her progress. Ionescu received it in her 6th career game. But Clark is showing week in, week out she's something different. Both East guards are related in further ways. Clark joined Ionescu and Parker as the only WNBA players to reach 85 points and 25 assists in their first 5 games. Clark was the fastest rookie to reach 350 points, 120 rebounds, and 150 assists, doing it in 22 games. She surpassed Ionescu as the fastest in the 3 categories, who took 30 games to get there. It should also be noted that Clark has appeared in 14 of the 16 WNBA games this season, with at least 1 million viewers. The number of games with that threshold audience is the highest in any WNBA season. According to Sports Media Watch, the previous best was 15, set in 1998, which includes all 3 games of the WNBA Finals. The Clark effect is real. Just ask yourself, how many Clark games have I watched this year? And the number is probably higher than 10, if not 20, right? She just had that X factor and looks like a generational talent. And this is just her first year in a semi-functioning team. Just image what the Fever could do if they keep improving and bring in more talented players. They'll surely be able to fight for a title in the upcoming years. These were just some of the records she has on her name. And these are only the WNBA ones. If we add those from NCAA as well, we'll be busy all day. So let's move on. What other records may Caitlin Clark break soon? The single-season rookie assist record is first up to be completely shattered. Clark needs just 13 assists to surpass Ticha Penicheiro's 225 from the 1998 season. To avoid breaking it, the Fever rookie would have to average less than 1 a game for the rest of the season. The real issue is whether Clark can beat the all-time single-season record. She would need 104 assists over 14 games. But with an average of over 11 in the last 8 games, she'll probably beat this one as well. The All-Star averages 8.2 assists per game, which leads the WNBA. As Clark pursues the playoffs and the all-time assist record, she is on track to become the first player in WNBA or NBA history to lead the NCAA in assists per game and repeat the feat in the pros during their rookie season. In contrast, the rookie points record appears to be out of reach. Simone Augustus's record of 744 points in 2006 has remained for over 2 decades. Clark has 445 points right now. To break it, she'd need to average about 21.5 points over the final 14 games of the season. Clark averaged 20.3 points per game in July, but it's unclear how rookies will do after the month-long layoff. But it's still a possibility, and with Clark being rested and on a roll, we might see her beat the assist and points record at once. How crazy would that be? Imagine her ending the season with the record for most assists amongst all players, not just rookies, and most points scored by a rookie. That's what I call a generational talent. Regardless of if it happens or not, Clark has already broken several records and contributed to unprecedented viewership. One thing is pretty certain: she'll do her best to beat that assist record. And that just shows what a playmaker she is, and recently, the Indiana Fever rookie superstar received further praise from Hall of Famer and basketball expert Rebecca Lobo for exactly that. Lobo labeled Clark the best passer in the league on Sirius XM NBA radio on Monday, despite the fact that Clark is just halfway through her rookie season. "She's incredible," Lobo said. Clark, noted for her incredible three-point shooting, has constantly demonstrated great court vision, which she developed throughout her collegiate career at Iowa. Her ability to engage teammates on the court has transitioned nicely onto the professional level. Clark leads the league in assists per game with an average of 8.2 entering the All-Star/Olympic break. Indiana Fever head coach Christy Sides stated that the club has responded positively to Clark's creative playmaking. "The team has gotten used to how Clark wants to move the ball when it is in her hands on offense," Sides pointed out. However, Clark's aggressive style of play has resulted in a high turnover rate of 5.6 per game. Her turnovers are always going to be a little bit high because of the chances she takes, especially with get-ahead passes. She's looking to thread the needle. Oftentimes it makes it there, and sometimes it doesn't, Lobo said. Clark's record-breaking effort against the Dallas Wings on July 17th, in which she set a new WNBA single-game record with 19 assists, demonstrates her excellent playmaking talents. Despite the Fever's loss in that game, Clark's accomplishment was a standout. Clark also shone in the WNBA All-Star game when she had 10 assists, setting a rookie record for the game. She fell 1 assist shy of tying Sue Bird's overall All-Star game record. Lobo feels Clark's game will continue to grow with fewer turnovers and better shooting accuracy. And what's remarkable too is that she still hasn't found her three-point shot at the rate that she will, but has adjusted, Lobo said. What are your thoughts on Caitlin's rookie season? Will she break some more records? And will she be able to break the overall assist record? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.